Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over the new dev notes and the update for the June update basically. So how about we go into the jump into the dev notes and see what they have in store for us. Greeting Hunters, this is a leveling Arise team. Are you enjoying the first anniversary Hunter Grand Festival? I am. They could have been better, but it's fine. They have a new Hunter that I enjoy very much. I love the playstyle. A few issues, but it's still very good. And now let's see what we have in store for the June update. A new skin for Sung Jinwoo. It's quite nice. It's really cool. I really like it. Not sure which version I like the most, but I like both of them. You bought down Vulcan, Baran, and Deimos, and now it's time for the Yogmunt hard mode. So in the June update, the Yogmunt hard will be available, and if you can defeat it, you should try and be one of the first to do it, so you can have the recognition and the rewards for being one of them. Battlefield of Chaos and jump system adjustments. Okay, this is important. Recognize that Battlefield of Chaos is reaching its limits as a challenging piece of content that jump's growth has largely reached its final stages. It's true, the more you farm the stage, the faster you get to the end point of the system. You have a limited amount of slots. Once you get every slot legendary, you basically have no use for the Battlefield of Chaos and jump system, because it basically you reached the final stage of the system. Now they're going to address this. Is introducing several updates and not providing hunters with long-term goals. With the upcoming gen update, we'll expand maximum floors of Battlefield of Chaos. Okay, more floors means that maybe you can obtain legendary drops from the floors. And they're introducing a new tier of jumps and implement an entirely new jump page system. Okay, is it a new style of jump or an actual entire page to fill again? The new floor you'll be able to obtain tier gems as well as brand new resource tentatively named fragments. Now you can obtain gem fragments. These fragments serve as a key upgrade material to guarantee a 100% success rate when enhancing gems to the next tier. Okay, so the fragments will allow you to enhance gems to a higher tier basically. And you can farm with Battlefield of Chaos, of course. And that's pretty much it. A new page to fill, which means you will have more total power on your account, and a new way to upgrade your lower tier versions, I guess, to higher tier. Special Operation List, working title, okay. Our team has been given serious thought to the feedback regarding progression balance across different code difficulties. In particular, we've been closely reviewing ongoing feedback from new and returning hunters as well as those who are still in these early stages. We read that many hunters feel sense of imbalance and reward depending on their development stage, with the core gameplay loop of challenge, reward, progression. This is largely due to difference in available options between hunters with multiple fully developed hunters and those still the process of growth. Okay, so I think they mean the fact that you have to have a lot of different teams to defeat the content, and while you're progressing you might not have enough teams and be stuck in a stage or in a challenge because you can't go beyond that. As well, observe that playing the lead less developed hunters fulfill slower rewards and more limited gameplay experience. Obviously, if you defeat easier versions, the rewards will be lower, so you'll be always left behind. So how they address this? To address this and to encourage a more diverse use of hunters while enhance the overall enjoyment of our growth, we are preparing a new system that grants temporary enhancement effects to specific hunters in each update. This will not apply to certain code where it may significantly affect core combat experience. So they're going to make it so you can have one hunter mimic the buffs and the enhancements of one of your hunters. I guess it could be like other games has, where you can you basically choose one hunter and they will have everything upgraded to your max unit, or at least your 3 max units, and they will be match closely with that units. That way you can have one hunter be strong enough to help you defeat stages. So it's a good idea. They're going to basically let you say, okay, I just obtained the hunter, I still don't have enough materials to farm him, and I don't have enough resources to use to progress the hunter to the actual stage, so now I have to go for another challenge. But with this you can say, okay, I got the hunter, I'll just add it to this system and I can use it right away to at least try and get the rewards from that stage. So, the June and July update preview. Enter the second summer has arrived with the June and July update. First, various changes will apply with June update. Okay, they're going to make some changes. The guild boss will be covered to Ant Queen. Okay, guild boss will change again. The short weakness will be adjusted. Okay, so they're going to adjust the workshop brilliant light weakness. They're going to change all the WBL weaknesses, so they have 10 of them have matching weaknesses, so they might want to split more so you don't have one specific team that can clear everything, which will be worse for new players, but if you're a long time player that will not affect you. The activity funds enter level bonds will be extended, that's nice. Battle mission in Battlefield of Tears floor 64 will be extended from 90 seconds to 100 seconds. Okay, so 10 more seconds to defeat it, nice. The sale of a control power level 1, the guild buff exchange will end. Fix the camera angle and Leonard Neerman. So a new hunter, Leonard Neerman, is a wind attribute dealer with a defense-based scaling and fires magic bullets with power of wind. So we will have another defense scaling hunter, this time will be a wind hunter called Leonard Neerman. If you don't know who he is, he's one of the strongest hunters and I believe the strongest German hunter. I think he was the strongest from Germany, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay, they're going to improve artifact farming again. The first thing they're going to do, the artifacts will improve to encourage more active use. Artifact fragments will now drop in greater quantities from instance dungeon and the core missions. Okay, they're going to improve the artifact fragments drop rate. Nice. Additional from certain higher stage, level 100 artifact crafting recipes will drop in the site of high level artifact farming, and recipes will drop more. Nice. Now balance adjustments. This is important. In previous update, balance were made for the 8 break hunters. We believe many hunters now experiment with diverse strategy in response to change combat environment. In this upcoming update, we'll focus on skill balance adjustments for certain hunters and weapon balance changes for Sung Jinwoo. That's important. Sung Jinwoo has a ton of weapons, but just a couple of them are really good. They are all listening to feedback. First map, it reminds that promotes water attribute with armor sturgeon. That's true. The new hunter weapon is good, but the rest aren't that amazing. This is because aside from that grimoire, those rates of further water weapons have been notably low. Yep, the grimoire is the best one, the rest are basically worthless. To broaden the range of weapon choice and more specific strategic death, weapons choose balance of Skadi and True Kazaka's Venom Fang, so they become more appealing options. This is nice. Balance testing is still in progress, we share the overall direction of the change rather than specific numbers at this time. So they're going to increase the skill damage and the effect of a skill, and the poison effect will be enhanced. Okay. Shaheen they will change the Shaheen problem. Shaheen, the Pursuer Princess, the skill Heavenly Strike will be enhanced, so they're going to buff the Heavenly Strike. The skill coefficient for Charlotte, Harper, Silvermane, Bayek, Limtai and Wong also will increase. Okay, they're going to increase the skill damage for the hunters they mentioned, and Asami, the natural unity buff will improve. Okay, Asami was already good win team and she's going to be even better. They're going to talk more later. Gross material acquisition method improvements. Additionally, from certain higher level gate onward, you'll be able to obtain loot chests that match the concept of each gate, depending on type. For example, clicking a special gate with an initial gold loot chest. Okay, so they're going to give you a chest that matches the gate. Sometimes you do a gate and you don't get anything that the gate was supposed to give you, and now you have a chest that will contain something that was supposed to be in the gate, which is nice and an improvement for the gate system. For July, this is all for June. Now in July we have a story of Alon, Recluse of the Deep Sea, and the system architect will be added. Okay, nice. The architect will be coming to the game, at least story for the architect. We're going to the Cardinal Temple, the double dungeon that we started at the beginning of the story, where Sung Jinwoo gets the system. And now he's stronger than ever. The Power Destruction Global Ranking content will be introduced. Okay, we're going to get global rank now in the POD. A new amplification system will be added, more ways to increase power. Okay, very hard will be added to the story, so you have new ways to obtain rewards, which is nice. A new job change for Sung Jinwoo in July. New boss for in-core missions, and the max level increased. So no max level increases for the month of June, but it's fine. We still have, I still haven't reached the max level from the last update. So in June, try to hold on your fragments for the July update. Now we have the collaboration with Idle. What's this about? We put a great deal of thought into customs for the Idle members featured this collaboration. Much like Yosei Hun, who was an ordinary celebrity in the original story, but as Hunter and also Prominius, we wanted to imagine a narrative in which Idle awakens as hunters in the insole of living a Rise universe. So the members of Giddle or Hiddle, not sure how to pronounce it, will be part of the game. They're going to be engaging and unique episodes, so it's probably a story mode. If they come as hunters to summon, I'm not sure, but maybe it will be a story mode where you fight alongside the Giddle members or Heidel members, and they will be introduced to the world. And after this considerations, they're going to add Mion, I'm going to butcher these names, I'm sorry. Will wield a sword, Mini a scythe, Soyeon dual handguns, Yuki, I'm not sure which one is correct, gauntlets, and Shuha an orb. Okay, so everyone will use different weapons. As this marks the first ever collaboration, we understand there are expressions as concerns for the community. Live stream are lowering the acquisition difficulty for these collaboration hunters. Okay, so you're going to be able to obtain these hunters, and they're going to lower. Well, if they 5 at the same time, they should be easier to obtain. Okay, and they're not going to be summable, at least that's what I'm understanding. They're going to be available through in-game events, so if you participate in events, you'll be able to obtain the 5 idol members. At least it's not just money grabbing, they're going to let everyone have the members. And they're also preparing special systems to support the advancement of the hunters, making the process more accessible. And a story for the new hunters, of course. And that's it for all the updates we have so far. The hunters, the Giddle collaboration will be in July, and that's about it. We have a new code for 10 draw tickets, 400 artifact fragments, 4 level 100 artifact recipes, 20 weapon enhancement, and a million gold. Don't forget to claim your codes, and I hope to see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!